Back deep to receive for the Indians is none other than number 1, Ethan Richards. Sallisaw's first couple of kicks have been pooch kicks to the up men, so we'll see if that trend continues here.
Okay, as hopefully y'all are joining in on this new stream. It is Sallisaw 9, Stilwell 8 as we begin the second half right here. Fair catch at the 34-yard line for Stilwell as they will start the second half with the ball as they deferred in the first half and were able to kick off to begin the game. We were talking during break, Brad and I, about, Stilwell's really moved the ball this game and moved it well, but a lot of the drives have been stifled by either penalties or turnovers, and it's just really hurting right now.
So we're going to have Kanan Mink in the shotgun formation with Ethan Richards to his left to start the second half.
He drops back to fumble. He picks it back up.
Picks it up by Mink.
No, that's Richards down the sideline.
Yeah,
he's going to get about.
Yeah, we're gonna get a hold right here by number 2, Oren Shelley.
Got another flag in the backfield. There'll be a hold, as Brad said, against number 2, Oren Shelley. And that will cost the Indians a big gain once again. So they'll be having 1st and 20 to start this series. So, 1st and 20 for the Indians after the holding penalty. Backs them up to the 25-yard line. They've overcome it multiple times. Let's see if they can do it again. He has a lane up the middle. He's going to get about 10 back. So he gets the penalty yards back right there. Sits up a 2nd and 10. Seeing no flags on the field, the play will stand for about just over a 10-yard gain.
Good tough run there by Kanan Mink on the quarterback keeper.
Gain of 11 officially. No, 12 officially. As it's 2nd and 8. All right, so Mink in the backfield, Philpott to his left. He's going to hand it off to Philpott up the middle. He's dragging some defenders with him. Minimal gain there as he gets to about the 38-yard line, setting up a 2nd and 6. Or 3rd and 6, I'm sorry. Brad, what are you looking at right here? You've had multiple things work. Richards around the end has worked multiple times. The QB Reed pulling it out of the belly of the running back, throwing a little pass over the top has worked. What are you thinking?
I'm kind of liking the pass over the top that they had ran previous, but it looks like we're going to have a quarterback keeper here by Kanan Mink.
He's not going to get there.
No, he's not. He'll be stopped at about the 42-yard line.
It'll be 4th and 2, 4th and 1, somewhere right in there. You got to imagine he's going for it. Put in your big package and just try to blow him off the line. 4th and 1. Probably about 1.5 yards for the Indians. They'll be in. It's Richards taking the direct snap right here. Going to put Chick-fil-A in motion. Going to hand it off to Chick-fil-A. He's going to got to get north and south. Good effort there.
I think he did. Yeah, he got it.
Nope. Ball was out. Did they give it?
They called forward progress right there at about the 46-yard line of Stilwell.
That will be a 1st down then. Good effort by Chick-fil-A. First down, Stilwell Indians. All right, so Mink back in the gun. He has Philpott to the right. 2 receivers on the near side, 2 receivers on the far side. He's going to drop back to pass, looking over the middle. He's going to go deep. That is going to be –
hey, he's got catch.
Nope. Waving it incomplete.
I don't know. I mean, that was –
2 Black Diamonds had a chance at that pick. And then off the deflection, Christie almost caught it. So you had three players, 2 defenders, and then the receiver have a chance to catch that one.
I need replay.
We'll talk to the AD, see if we can't get a big video board here at the stadium.
I would love to see a replay of that.
All right, Mink in the shotgun has running back. He has Richards to his right this time. 2 receivers here on the near side. Going to have a whistle, flag on the play.
They have a false start here against the Indians.
Yeah, false start against Stilwell. We'll back them up 5 yards. It's been the story tonight, Brad. Little momentum, and then it gets derailed by either the turnovers or the penalties. And the offense will have their chance to overcome once again.
So it'll be 2nd and 15, ball on the Indians' own 46-yard line.
The left side of the line looks really far off the ball right there. Oh, he's on a scramble. Nothing there. He's got to hold on to the ball so he doesn't lose it. He just chunked that at the head official. I don't think the official took too kindly to that. 3rd and a mile, Brad.
Yeah, and really where these penalties hurt you is getting you off track from what you like to do.
Yeah.
You know, we're really good at running with Richards on 1st and 2nd down, getting the 5 and 6 yard plays, and you can't do that when you have 3rd and 21 to go.
All right, we got another whistle.
We got to get a delay of game, so now it'll be 3rd and 26 for the Indians.
Sallisaw has all the momentum right now, and their fans and their players are into this. So Stilwell with the ball, 3rd and a mile. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to roll to his right, looking deep, throws it back across the middle, through the hands of Richards, incomplete. Bring up 4th down, and the QB is down again after getting hit.
That was a pass that I think if Richards could have come down with at the 50-yard line, you might have considered going ahead and going for it.
I think you would have, Brad. I mean, because that would have only been a probably a 4th and 6.
Yeah. Instead, we're going to be punting here, so it'll be Case and Dowdy back to punt.
Got some Indians running off the field. There's some speed there by number 79. Not the greatest of a punch right there.
So that's going to be about a punt with a net gain of 12.
Brad, I'm going to be honest with you. All the flags that we've seen tonight, I haven't seen a sideline warning. And from our vantage point over there, it may be different. It may be actually different than what it looks like. But Sallissaw's coaches seem to be on the field a lot.
Yeah, and their team too, especially, you know, with big plays going on, seem to be getting closer and closer to the edge of that sideline.
Oh. All right, the defense once again is being called upon to carry the weight of this game so far. Let's see what they can do. If they can, you know, they've been put in this position a few times now, and they've stopped them every time. Outside of that one big pass play, Brad, I mean, the defense has just done a terrific job tonight.
So 1st and 10 for the Black Diamonds, ball on the 42.
All right. So Jackson, he's going to motion out. It's going to be a direct snap to the running back. It'll be up the middle. Nice lane there for him. He's going to get it out to a 1st down.
Yep. It's a good patient run there by number 2, Cooper Jackson. So it'll be Cooper Jackson taking the direct snap for Sallisaw. He'll be keeping it again, run up the middle, be about another 8-yard gain for Cooper Jackson.
Now next week, Stilwell will be back home again as they take on the Fort Gibson Tigers. For those coming out to the game, that is a Thursday night game. If you're going to tune in, of course, again, still Thursday night game. So make sure you stay aware of that. If you plan on attending or watching, we will be playing some Thursday night lights action instead of Friday night. A lot of motion right there by the Black Diamonds offense. Doing more of this direct Wildcat stuff, and it's been working all the way down the field so far.
Ooh.
Man, a heavy collision over there along the sideline.
All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 18-yard line of the Stilwell Indians. Cooper Jackson, shotgun formation again, another keeper right up the middle this time, and he's going to go just short of the goal line.
And Brad, it's like watching K-State and Adrian Martinez. Like, it's just gashing them with the QB run.
Opening up those fresh wounds. All right, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Black Diamonds. Ball on the 2-yard line.
I'd expect you're going to see more of the same. Well, no.
We're going to go under center here with Parker Jackson and number 7 in the backfield. It'll be a quarterback sneak for Parker Jackson.
He might have got in. No signal yet. Nope. Good stop by the Indians. Pushed it to a 2nd down now. A fumbled snap, just anything right here would be big. If they go into the Wildcat formation, snapping it over the guy's head, you just need something to go your way right here. Snap back to Cody Jackson, and it's going to be into the end zone for a Black Diamonds touchdown.
So that'll push the lead for the Black Diamonds up to 8, pending the PAT.
I said Cody Jackson. That is actually Cooper Jackson. Cody Jackson was a former OU receiver.
And so we'll see what the Sallisaw Black Diamonds decide to do here on the point after attempt. Looks like their offense is
staying on the field.
Staying on the field.
So they'll look to push this to a 9-point or a 10-point lead.
And direct snap to Jackson again.
Did he get it?
He's got in.
He's in, pushes that to a, is it 17-8?
It'll be a 9-point lead now.
Oh my goodness.
And we have
more laundry
flags again, so we'll hold off on putting the points on the board for the Black Diamonds, pending what the call is on the field.
They don't seem worried about it, so I doubt it would take the points off the board. A lot of discussion.
Yeah, we're still waiting on a call here from the referees.
Personal foul against Black Diamonds, and then a personal foul against Stilwell. So another offsetting pair of personal fouls. This got to be like the 8th one of the game at this point. My goodness. It's like I said in the first half, Brad, at some point, whichever way you're going to call it, you got to penalize somebody because offsetting isn't stopping anybody from doing this stuff. Like, call it on somebody. Don't, like, be aware enough to know who the instigator was or something. Like, you gotta do something. Brad, we've seen pooch kicks all night long by the Black Diamonds whenever they've kicked off. Would you move Richards or somebody like that up closer, like try to sneak them into where they would be the one catching it and maybe bust one open?
Absolutely, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know if the kicker has the leg strength to get it back behind them anyway.
Yeah.
So I would definitely move him up closer.
Another pooch kick going to be fair caught there at the 33, 32-yard line. I just feel like with that short kick that if Richards caught it, it would just mean making one cut or one guy miss, and he may be able to just bust it. All right, Brad, I know he had one touch that came back because of a holding call, I think, last drive, but he hasn't touched the ball a lot since he scored the 2-point conversion. You got to get him involved right here. You got to get Richards the ball. And as I say that, they hand it off to him down the right side. He's got a little room. He's going to get it out for about a 5-6-yard gain.
That's a good run there by Richards to get the offense going.
Yeah, a good positive play for the Indians right there. Second and 5 for the Indians as they trail by 9. Resetting the game clock. Going to hand it off to Richards again. He trying to get some blocks. He's still trucking. Took about 3 or 4 Black Diamonds to bring him down.
It'd be about a loss of 1. Actually, looks like they're going to give him a gain of 1. So it'll be 3rd and 5, ball on the Stilwell Indians 37-yard line with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Got to get a first down, Tyler.
QB Reed up the middle. He's got some room. He's got the corner. Now he's off and running. Can't make down the sidelines. He'll be pushed out of bounds about the 35-yard line into Sallisaw territory.
It's a great run right there by Kanan Mink. And we have a flag on the field.
And Stilwell players are walking their way back to where the flag was thrown, so that's not a good indication. And this will be another massive play that will be negated by a penalty that is yet to be told to us.
Holding. We'll have a Black Diamonds player down on the field with an injury.
Looks like a cramp situation,
yeah.
Maybe. Not wanting to speculate on.
So we got a hold on Stilwell.
Looks like it'll be from the spot of the foul too, Brad.
They moved the ball back to the original line of scrimmage, did they not?
Yeah, but I think that's because the hold was so far down that it was the penalty was marked off from the spot of the foul, which brought it to actually.
It's a little bit closer to 3 yard.
Yeah.
So actually, it's going to be 3rd and a short 4.
Chain gang got it wrong. There it is. They got it reset. 3rd and 2. Going to fake the handoff up the middle. He's going to have the first down. And gets a little extra. Man, Sallisaw is, I mean, to their credit, that when one guy's hitting an Indian, there's multiple Black Diamonds there.
Yeah. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Stilwell Indians. Ball on the 50-yard line. With just under 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Gotta keep feeding Richards right here. Everything should run through him from here on out. Hand off to Richards to the right side. He's got the corner. Cuts back. Gonna get about 4 yards. If you get 4 yards, that keeps you ahead of the chain.
Yep. So it'll be 2nd and 6. Ball on the Black Diamonds 46-yard line. Be a quarterback keeper.
Yeah, and he's going to get probably 3, maybe 4. So they're staying, once again, they're trying to stay ahead of the chains and doing a good job. It'll be about a 3rd and 3. First down marker is just shy of the 40-yard line. And they have the ball just inside the 43. So it's a 3rd and short 3. Mink in the gun with Phil Hart to his left. He's going to fake the handoff, keep it. It will have the first down. He's still running.
Yeah, face mask coming in.
Tackle on 15 more for the Indians.
Good strong run there by Kane and Mink. Yeah, personal foul here. Face mask on the Black Diamonds.
Brad, you have to have points this drive.
Yep, I agree. Preferably a touchdown.
Sallisaw had all the momentum after that last touchdown, and the way the second half started. To answer with a touchdown right here would just be huge.
Yep, so that'll move the ball all the way down to the 11-yard line of the Black Diamonds.
Keep doing what you're doing right here. Either hand it to Richards or run that QB up the middle. It's working right now. Don't try to get too cute with it. He drops back to pass. Looks for the screen to Richards. He's got him up the middle. Gets hit inside the 5.
A great play there by Richards.
He is just so quick at accelerating. There's a flag. What's this one for?
We're going to have it on.
It's after the play.
We're going to have it on Richards, unsportsmanlike conduct on Richards.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there was some extracurricular jawing going on.
A tale as old as time right here, Brad.
Hope the back judge is wearing his Fitbit tonight. He's getting his steps in.
They're going to have to ice their elbows. As many flags as they've thrown.
All right, so now this is going to bring up what's going to be 2nd and 18, Tyler.
You had it inside the 5, and now you backed it all the way up.
I'm sorry, first and 18.
So here we go. Keep doing what you're doing. You're getting a big enough chunks at running this, what you're doing, that I think you could still be fine, but you just put yourself in a tough spot. Over the middle to
good pass to Dalton Christie. He's
it's so young man.
Took 3 defenders with him. What a play by Dalton Christie. Perfect throw on the slant route from Kane and Mink. We have a Black Diamonds player that is down on the field.
Indian Dalton Christie showing some grown man strength as he carried him into the end zone. Don't care for the jumping around there right by the injured Black Diamond, but it looks like he's okay.
That was a laser thrown from Mink across the middle of the field.
But what strength after the play. 17-14 now after the touchdown. I imagine they'll probably go for 2, Brad.
No signs of Kenley Catron, so it looks like offense is staying out on the field.
All right, offense staying on the field for this 2-point conversion attempt. Probably, I would imagine that you're looking at probably the same type of play you ran on the first 2-point conversion. Richards being the direct snap back, Wildcat back.
It looks like he's going to have Trey Chukalate flanked out to his left, too.
Yeah, they ran this down here earlier, and he actually handed it off to Chukalate. Chukalate had a big run on that play, I believe. Can't remember if there was a penalty bringing it back. I think there was, but all right, so Richards will be taking the snap as the Wildcat back. There's the snap. He's going to run. He's got
going out wide.
He can get there. He got it. 16-17. Indians answer. 2:05 remaining here in the third quarter. This one is living up to the hype, Brad.
Great response there by Stilwell after giving up that drive and touchdown to the Black Diamonds to come back down the field, overcome the penalties. And add 8 more points to the scoreboard.
Do you Scott Frost this?
No. I don't Scott Frost anything. You got a man fired.
Short kick there, going to be returned. Kenley did kick that one, Brad.
Yeah. We have an injured Indian on the field. That will be number 44, Hunter Miller.
Hunter's had some good plays tonight on the defensive side. Hopefully he's okay and is able to get back out there. He almost took one to the house.
Yeah.
Holding his elbow.
All right, so it'll be Sallisaw Black Diamonds ball. 1st and 10 on their own 40. Late substitution coming in here. Philpott coming in for the Indians on the end. Jackson, direct snap again.
You're going to have to figure something out with this. Because they've went to it over and over again.
It's time to overload the box. Make them beat you with, they have not passed once with Jackson back there at quarterback. Sorry, the younger Jackson. We're assuming they're brothers, but
yeah. One thing I've been impressed though, Brad, is when Stilwell's decided to blitz up the middle, they're getting through.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the way you attack it. Be like, hey, We're just going to come at you hard up the middle, like you said. Overload the box and just come hard. There's good pressure up the middle right there.
Yep. He still spins away from it.
Tackle.
Good tackle there by Trey Chuka late.
Get the first down.
Yep.
That was better, though. He got the first down, but that was better.
We've just gone under a minute left to go here in the third quarter. It looks like we're going to get at least one more play.
Play clock down to 13. Nope.
And here comes Jackson out wide.
Right up the middle. He has a hole. He cuts it back. Good tackle there to save a really big gain by Dalton Christie. And that will probably do it for the third quarter.
Yep, they're actually calling their players over to their sideline. So that will be the final play of the third quarter. At the end of the third, your Stilwell Indians are trailing the Sallisaw Black Diamond 16-17.
Brad, how's the scores looking from around 4A4 right now?
Let me give you a quick refresh, Tyler, of what's going on in 4A4 this evening. As it stands right now, we have number 4 Poto is at Medill tonight. They are up 17-7. Remember, that game was tied at halftime, 7-7. Ada is visiting Hilldale tonight, and that game is now at 14. Ada has 14 to Hilldale's 21. That game is in the fourth, and that was also a game that was 7-7 at halftime. Broken Bow has come back from a 24-6 deficit and had 21 unanswered points. They now lead Fort Gibson 27-24, and that game is in the third quarter. The number 1 team in Class 4A, Cushing, is up 56-0 on Catoosa. And that game is at halftime.
Do we know how the team from up north?
We'll get an update here real quick on Westville Yellow Jackets. I believe their opponent was Okmulgee tonight.
Brad's looking up that score. Salisaw's about to start off this fourth quarter. They do have a 1-point lead right now. Going to keep it on the ground with the younger Jackson. He's right up the middle. Big hit there in the secondary, but he holds on to the ball and gets the first down.
So Westville's game is final. They won tonight, 20-18 over Okmulgee.
Congratulations to the Yellow Jackets on winning their homecoming contest. You know, Sallisaw, I mean, they're running it at will right now. They're going to keep taking this play clock all the way down. They're trying to shorten this game. Here comes a run off the left edge this time. He gets it. Big gain once again.
Good tackle there by Philpott.
It's like, this is just like Jalen Hurts style running right now.
Well, and if you're Sallisaw, why would you do anything different?
No, it's working. I'm not faulting them at all. I mean, it is definitely working right now. It's just they are going to speed this game up in the fourth quarter as much as they can. Or I shouldn't say speed. Shorten this game in the fourth quarter as much as they can. You're going to have to start blitzing, though.
Another direct snap. Closed in well by the Indians, but that'll be a first down.
Man up on the outside, Brad, and just bring everyone else you have.
I've really been impressed by Jackson's vision and patience, though, because he doesn't just take it and run. He waits for a lane to open up and then hits it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's not Jalen Hurts, but it does remind me of how Jalen ran whenever he was at Oklahoma. Indians were able to string that one out.
Yeah, that was a good. We got another flag here. It looks like it's going to be a penalty against the Indians if it's any indication from the Sallisaw Black Diamonds players.
I don't know what I couldn't see what the call could even be from that angle. I guess there's always a possibility of a face mask in there whenever it's that tight of a pile. From where it was also thrown, because
personal foul. Oh, it's
against
Sallisaw. Oh, two personal fouls. Offsetting penalties.
Once again.
It'll be second down.
No, I think it stays first.
Does it stay first?
Yeah, I don't think the play counts. We should know by this point, Brad. We should have these rules memorized after tonight. All right. The scoreboard says first. The chain gang says second. All right. Scoreboard matches chain gang now, so we're going to go with second. 10:25 remaining here in the game.
2nd and 9 for the Black Diamonds. The younger Jackson back in shotgun formation. Direct snap again.
Indians did a good
And
job
there's
of
gonna be a
stringing it
holding.
out, and there's another flag.
I think this is going to be holding on the Black Diamonds, Tyler.
You have them at 3rd and 10. Do you take it or do you decline it?
Oh, I take it. I push him back.
I think that's the right call. It's just you never. I mean, you're trying to get that ball back as quick as possible right now.
The question I'm asking, is this 4-down territory for the Black Diamonds? This late in the game, you've already got it all the way down here.
I think if they get it inside, if it's like 4th and 9, 4th and 8, anywhere inside there, I think so. Especially with how well what they're doing.
So here's what you've done at 2nd and 20. You've made Sallisaw go back to how they had been calling plays. They've got to get the ball in the air, most likely to pick this up.
So 2nd and, as Brad says, 2nd and 20. Jackson under center. He's going to hand it off up the middle.
And it goes nowhere.
Stuffing that one.
Great job by Malachi McNack.
Maybe a loss of a half yard right there, or a full yard. All right.
It was Malachi McNack and Kyler Robertson on the stop.
So 2 things right here. Keep them in front of you. Force the 4th down. And don't commit a penalty. What do you think Sallisaw does? Do they keep it on the ground?
I mean, how much do you trust Jackson? He's a senior.
I've seen him throw some good balls.
I mean, he's thrown some good balls. The touchdown pass in the first half comes to mind. I mean, that was right on the money, but
he will be taking the snap again. Calls for a timeout.
Yeah, calls for a timeout. Back to your point about the things to avoid. The penalty is first and foremost.
Yeah, it's during play and after the play right now. And Brad, I'll be honest with you, if Stilwell ends up pulling this game out, you can't give the defense enough credit for their performance tonight. They've done a fantastic job of keeping them in the game whenever a lot of circumstances was working against them. They answered the call almost every time.
Absolutely. Have been put in some less than desirable spots.
Yeah.
All right, well, so we'll see what the call is from the Black Diamonds. Again, 3rd and 20, ball on the Stilwell Indians 28-yard line with 9 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in this game.
All right, so this is a pretty big play, Brad. I mean, like we said earlier, if they got it to 4th and 10, you got to imagine they're going for it. If you can keep them at 3rd and longer than 15, they probably, I would have guessed they'd probably try a field goal. It's direct.
All right, so it's back to the direct snap, and he's picked up a lot of yards.
It's going to be 4th and 11, 4th and 12, somewhere in that range. It's more yards than you were wanting to give up in that situation.
I think we're attempting field goal here. Yep, we're hyping up the place kicker, which is number 39, Christian Taylor.
I'd be very aware of a fake.
It's going to be a deep field goal by high school standards, 37 yards.
Late substitution by the Black Diamonds. There's this high
snap.
It's got the distance.
And it's good.
Good. So it pushes the lead up to 20-16.
Just barely snuck over that crossbar.
Knuckleball after that high snap, but good job by the place kicker to put that one through the uprights.
You know, the hardest thing on the high snaps, Tyler, for a place kicker is the timing. Making sure it doesn't throw off your timing. You have to trust that your holder is going to be able to get the ball down so that way it doesn't throw you off your rhythm and you don't have a stutter step there.
That, and you got to hope that you're off that high snap, that your holder is able to get the ball down, but not only down, that he can flip it around and make sure laces are out. Because earlier this year there was a game that I don't recall who was kicking in it, but that exact thing happened, and they weren't able to get the laces turned out. When he kicked it, it created all kinds of crazy spin, and they missed it, which cost them the game. But that high snap, you don't think it causes that many problems, but man, it brings a variety of things into it.
Yeah.
So credit to the holder, credit to the kicker. They're able to react appropriately right there and get something together. So you're going to have the short kick. Interesting formation here by the Indians on this return. A lot of space on both sides of this back man for the Sallisaw to put this kick. They're going to kick it. Fair catch called for about the 38-yard line.
Good catch by Talonhawk Holmes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That is Noisewater. So great field position here for the Indians. They'll start the ball on their own 38-yard line with 8 minutes and 17 seconds left to go, trailing the Black Diamonds by 4.
All right, Stilwell's moved the ball whenever pretty successfully all night long. They put themselves in some bad spots with penalties and turnovers, but they have had success moving the ball, so I would imagine you'll see more. Run by Mink's going to get not much there, about a gain of 1. A yard and a half. I'll keep moving it up a little further, so it's going to be a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 for the Indians as we get under the 8-minute mark here in the 4th quarter.
I like having Christie out there on an island with this cornerback. Because everyone is sucked in over there, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper from Mink. That's a good run by Mink. He'll be close to a first down.
Good job holding on to the ball by Mink.
But yeah, Christie's over there on an island, man.
Yeah,
at some point, you got to take a shot.
I didn't even see him. Oh.
And we're going to be short of the line to gain by
a yard,
if that, inches. The line to gain literally looks like the 48.5-yard line. Or 47.5-yard line.
I'd imagine another QB keeper right here.
It'd be a handoff to Philpott.
He's going to get it.
Yeah, I believe he got it there.
Gets almost to the 50, so that should be a first down.
They're calling for a first down.
Move it on down, chain gang.
Hey, this is a good-looking drive right now. You're wasting time off the clock.
Yeah, I mean, in a perfect world, you'd probably want to punch this in somewhere around the 2-minute, minute 45 mark.
Yeah.
Take all the time you want.
Now, Sallisaw has 2 timeouts. Stilwell has 3. Ball back to Mink, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to be
face mask, no flag.
ripped down. Yeah, here comes the flag here from the referee.
So free 15 yards right there. Horse collar. Or
B.
I can't tell if he's doing a face mask with a horse collar right there, Brad. But one of the things happened.
He might not be sure either, but it was brutal, and so we're calling a 15-yard penalty here. So, and the ref will march this off, and that will take the ball down to around the Sallisaw Black Diamonds 35-yard line.
Now, reminders, Sallisaw is up by 4, so Stilwell has to punch one in for 6. Mink in the gun. Gonna keep it again. They just keep running him. Good run there.
Yeah,
gets inside the 30. Be a gain of a little over 5 yards right there, maybe 6. Maybe 7. He got further down than I thought he did, Brad.
There's been a few times tonight the spot has been better than we anticipated it being. All right, so Mink will be in the shotgun. Richards to the right.
There's
pitch to the Richards.
He's got a hole, Brad. Good job. And late hit. Did we get a flag? No flag.
No flag here. Should be a first down here, though, for the Indians. Yep. 6:15 left to go. He ran out of bounds, so the clock stops.
Stilwell's just marching it right down the field very methodically.
I would like to see them stay in bounds, though.
Yeah, it depends to me how quick you score, because you don't want to run it down to where if Sallisaw goes score that you don't have no time left. Handoff. Nope. Little pass over the middle.
Oh, dropped by Trey Chukalate. That was a great pass there by Kanan Mink, and unfortunately Chukalate was not able to hold on. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Indians. Ball on the 20-yard line.
In the gun is Mink. He's going to fake the handoff and keep it up the middle.
Oh, good run by Kanan Mink.
He's got the corner. It is a touchdown. Indians.
All right, from our PTSD, I had to check and make sure there was no laundry on the field, and we are good to go. So that touchdown will stand.
Indians on top for the first time tonight.
22-20 on the Black Diamonds, pending a PAT.
Do you kick it or do you go for 2? Do you? Good run by Mink, though. Good vision. Good blocking downfield by Christie.
I kick it if I feel confident in my kicker, and here's why. Sallisaw shown to have confidence in their kicker. So if you miss the 2-point conversion.
They're going for it.
Okay, well, if you miss the 2-point conversion, you risk losing the game on a kick.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you'd still get the ball back one more time. So it'll be Mink taking the snap. He's on a drop back, looking, out route, thrown, caught, touchdown, or 2-point conversion's good.
Dalton Christie with the catch pushes the Stilwell Indians lead up to 4, which means Sallisaw will need a touchdown to go ahead in this game.
That was a good, solid zip on that ball right there. I mean, that's a long throw, and he got it out there to him.
And it was off his back foot.
Yeah.
You notice he was backpedaling when he threw that. Great throw by Mink. Great catch by Christie. So Stilwell with their first lead of the game with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
24-20. Now, I'll be interested to see what Sallisaw's approach is. If they keep the younger Jackson in that wildcat formation and just keep trying to, nickel and dime it all the way downfield, or if they'll put the ball in the starting QB's hands and try to get something in the passing game as well. The key is for Stilwell is get them behind the chains and don't give them a chance to just, go down the field like they had been with number 2. Kinley Catron will be kicking off for the Indians. Looking like they need
one more player. I need, even the rest tell him, I need one more player.
Need one more player.
Or you guys can play with 10. Here we go. Chelino Martinez is checking in.
He has to get to the other side because it has to be balanced.
All right, now we're set, ready to go. Catron will kick off here.
Kinley gets set. It's a little pooch kick there. Fielded by the Black Diamonds. Nice hit there. Still on his feet. Return comes out to about the 42, 43 yard line.
There'll be a flag. Another flag over here. This one over here, this last one thrown is for sure on Sallisaw.
There's 3 flags on the field, I believe. Or 2.
Speculation is the same for our public address announcer, Kanan Duncan. He believes there's multiple personal fouls on the play. Do they keep track of how many flags are thrown in a game? I'd like to know what the record is.
I don't know. Greg, if you know and you're watching, send me a Facebook message and let me know.
And just let us know if we're close tonight. All right, while we're sorting all this out, we're going to give you an update real quick on the 4A football scores. See if any of those have gone final. Broken Bow has busted that game wide open against Fort Gibson. They are now up 48-24 in the fourth quarter. Hilldale is up 24-14 over Ada in the fourth. And then our final 4A4 matchup is Poto at Medill. Poto is up 17-7 in that game. It's also in the fourth quarter.
So after tonight, if Stilwell was to hold on, after tonight, I think they would be, record-wise, they'd be tied for 4th, with three of the 4 unbeaten staying unbeaten, and then obviously somebody in that Ada and Hilldale game has to lose. So, and with Medill losing and then Sallisaw losing and Fort Gibson both losing, then it'd be whoever loses in that Ada and Hilldale game, and Stilwell is the only 2 that would be 1-1. With Stilwell welcoming Fort Gibson to town tomorrow or next week, next Thursday to be exact. So Thursday Night Lights next week for us guys and girls. So if you're tuning in, we'll be on a little bit before 7, usually pre-gaming it, and then kickoff's around 7 o'clock. So if you're coming out to the game, get here early. These stands fill up fast. Should be a good game. I think still will be, if they were to hold on tonight and get to 3-2 and be their first chance at a 4-2 record in quite a while, I believe. This is taking a while.
Looks like we're finally going to get the... They've got the calls sorted out.
Okay, here we go. We have...
Is he saying 5 personal fouls? Another personal foul on Stilwell.
So 3 personal fouls, 2 against Stilwell, 1 against Sallisaw?
That's what I understood from the signaling relayed to the press box. So if that was the case, I believe we'd have a 15-yard walk-off. Okay, so we're not having a walk-off, so it appears they did offset. I'm literally at the moment in Talladega Nights where I don't know what to do with my hands.
Okay, so after all that, it's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Direct snap again.
He's got the corner. Good job by Stilwell on the backside to recover. That would be Chelino coming in and helping shut that down.
That'll be about a 5-yard gain here by Cooper Jackson.
And this is what we talked about, Brad. This is what we probably, unless they get behind the chains, I think this is what they're going to try to do every play is just let him go.
So clock is running down. We're under 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Again, same formation, Tyler.
Yeah. Good blocking up front on that time.
Yep. So that's going to be a 1st down for Sallisaw. Ball will be on the Stilwell Indians 43.5-yard line.
Brad, you need some backers to just bust up in the middle and just blow that up.
And why the clock stop? Does the clock stop on a 1st? Okay, here we go. Now we're rolling again.
5 minutes remaining in the game. Still up 24-20.
Needing a big-time stop from their defense on this formation that's giving them fits. Right up the middle again.
Good job by Blaine Holloway. Who else?
And what do we say? You're going to have to bring that pressure right up the middle to stop this run.
So what's it do? It puts them behind the chains. And let's see if they stick with this whole QB Wildcat thing going on, or if they put it back in the hands of Coop or
So now it'll be 2nd and 12.
Parker Jackson.
Ball on the 45-yard line of the Stilwell Indians. And it looks like they're going to keep the same formation, Tyler.
Cooper will keep it. There's the snap. Oh, he's
he's
going to pass for the first time tonight. And he short hops it. No flag? I don't see a flag.
We don't have a flag.
We all good? We got a player hurt, I think.
We've had 2 plays in a row now that we didn't have flags.
I hope
that's Blaine Holloway.
Yeah, that'd be a big loss.
He's telling him to get back over on the sideline.
Get back. You get back
He
now.
said, I'm not coming out for this play. 3rd and 12 here. 4 minutes and 7 seconds left to go. Ball on the Indians' 45-yard line, and Parker Jackson is back under center in shotgun formation.
There's the snap. He drops back to pass.
Here comes the pressure.
Looks deep. That's not going to be caught.
Overthrown by Parker Jackson. So now that brings
down.
Up 4th and 12 for the Black Diamonds.
They're going for it. You know they're going for it. 4:01 remaining in the game. 4th down. 4th and 12. Brad, this is probably the play of the game right here.
They are punting.
Interesting. I guess they think that maybe they can get a stop because
I would play.
Sallisaw only has 2 timeouts.
I would play punt safe all the way.
Oh yeah, no doubt. He's going to do that whole run thing,
Yeah.
probably to our side, the near side.
Nope, we're going to punt. And
Don't let it
get out of the
hit you.
way.
Don't let
get
it
out of
hit
the
you.
way. All right.
All right, Stilwell with their opportunity to ice this game.
4 minutes left to go here at James Bradley Memorial Stadium. Your Stilwell Indians are up on the Sallisaw Black Diamonds 24-20. And what has been a crazy game, to say the least.
AD Ronnie Littlejohn's going to have to start supplying some blood pressure medication up here in this booth.
So here we go. Ball will be placed on the 29-yard line.
It's got to be in Mink or Richard's hands from here on out.
And it is those two in the backfield. Have some motion here. And Chukalate and Christie switch sides.
Hand off to Richards. He's got some
got
room. He's gone free.
He's gone.
Can he get there?
Can he get there?
40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15. Out of bounds at the 15.
I think he stayed inbounds, so that'll be a good job of Richards by staying inbounds and keeping that clock running. And they've actually stopped the clock right now, but I thought he had stayed inbounds.
There's a flag. There's a flag.
This is going to be after the play.
Yeah, after the play will stand. I'm not sure who it'll be on, but play will stand. Probably a chance it's offsetting.
What's the odds?
I give you 50-50 at this point.
Here's the call. After the play, unsportsmanlike on Stilwell.
Oh, only one way this time.
So
the play does stand, and the good thing is it's only 1st and 10.
Yep.
Like you don't go to 1st and 25 or anything like that. You're deep into Sallisaw territory. Now you can start salting this game away. Like, as I said just now, it's got to be in Mink or Richard's hands from here on out. Hand off to Richards up off the right side. He's got space again. Stays in bounds. Gain of about 5. So it'll be 2nd and 5. Clock is moving.
We're under 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. And Stilwell is taking all the time in the world, and why wouldn't you?
Run it down to 1 every time right here. They're going to, I would imagine Sallisaw will probably start calling timeouts after this play.
Quarterback keeper by Kanan Mink.
Stay in bounds. He did. He got close to the 1st down marker.
Yeah. Ball will be spotted right around the 20-yard line. And we're going to have a timeout called here by Sallisaw, I believe.
It'd be 3rd and short. I mean, 3rd and probably. Did they get it? First?
It'll be 1st down, I believe.
Well,
no, I believe they're giving them the 1st down. Yeah, the
1st down is there.
Chain gang is moving. So.
Okay. Man. So Sallisaw probably going to look to be calling their timeouts the rest of the way. I mean, obviously a touchdown seals the deal right here. And those in Vegas probably want to see it go. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't be getting us in trouble with people thinking there was a line on this game.
So, Brad, I just want to go back to the 1st quarter when we into the trivia question. Stilwell holds on. This will be the first time that they beat Sallisaw in back-to-back years since 1965 and 66.
And here we go. It'll be Mink taking the snap with Richards in the backfield.
Hands it off to Richards up the middle. He gets about a 4-yard gain right there.
Good run there by Richards. Clock's still running.
Tick, 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 tick. That clock's starting to sound like that alligator to Captain Hook right now to the Sallisaw faithful.
Who, this is just still crazy to me to say, is looking for their first win of the year.
Yeah.
All right, 12 seconds left on the play clock, almost in sync with the game clock. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Quarterback keeper by Mink, and he's got a lane if he wants to take it all the way.
Flag.
He got in, but it's probably coming back on a hold.
It's coming back.
Yeah, we got a hold on Stilwell here.
So wipes the TD off the board, and it'll back them up to 2nd and 16. What Sallisaw was probably wanting. It also stops the clock.
Well, if it's a spot foul, it looked like it actually occurred around the 10-yard line.
It'll be placed at the 25.
Okay.
They need to get down to about the 10.
So it'll be 2nd and 16.
Need to get down to just inside the 10. Clock is at 1:58 and running. You got to take this all the way down.
Yeah, play clock is at 10.
Because Sallisaw will call a timeout after this play. There's the handoff. Richards has got it. Stay in bounds. He does a good job. Ball on the ground. Stilwell gets on it. Good heads-up play by Philpott to see that ball and jump on it.
So it'll be a timeout from Sallisaw.
At 1:38.
Ball will be placed at the 23-yard line. This is 4 down for me.
Yeah, you're not going to kick it.
No, because, I mean, too many things can go wrong.
If anything, you just try to do your best pooch punt ever. Like pin them down there.
But being on the 25, if you go in the end zone, you don't give. I mean, you're giving up what, 5 yards?
Yeah,
touchback.
But if you get it, you just do a little soft kick down there. Just go for the corner. Push them in. Hopefully, you get them inside the 10. I haven't seen anything to me that indicates they can go 90 yards in a minute. Because you're going to run this ball. Play clock's a 40-second play clock. You run the ball, probably takes 6 seconds to play, 6 to 8 seconds. You get down to a minute and a half, 40 seconds runs off, you're down inside a minute before you ever have to do anything. Take your delay of game, and then just punt it.
So Philpott in the backfield next to Mink. It's going to be a quarterback keeper.
He holds on. He's got room. He gets down.
He's going to be very, very close to the...
Now it is 4 down territory. Now you do go for it.
We got a player down the field. It's the Sallisaw Black Diamonds player. So it'll be an official stoppage here.
Haven't seen. I hope he's okay. I haven't really seen him move much yet. See arms moving, so that's always good.
Mm-hmm. Still a sideline here taking a knee while this player is being tended to.
Yeah, and we have a huge play coming up, Brad. I mean, it's going to be 4th and 3. I think you got to just you keep it in Mink's hands, and if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah, ball on the 13. So worst case scenario, they still have to go 87 yards.
Looks to be a leg injury for the Black Diamond player. Hopefully it's nothing serious and he's good to go for them next week. But after last night and watching that Tua hit, anytime you see anybody laying down on the ground, that's a scary thing. All right, Mink in the backfield, in the gun. He's got Philpott to his right. I would imagine it's Philpott's going to lead the way, and he'll follow him right up the middle. That clock is not moving. Still not winding the clock. He's pumping up the crowd. There he goes.
Sorry,
There he winds.
There he winds the clock now.
Take it all the way down. It's at 20 seconds. You got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Snap it with 4.
I'd snap it at 2. You want to use it all up. There's 5, 4, 3. Snapped at 3. He keeps it. Going to run up the middle. He's got the first down. That's ball game.
Ball game. And no flags were on the field, which I know is surprising you at home because it's surprising me here in the booth, but no flags. That'll be first and goal.
Do you just take the knee and
you take the knee.
Or do you try to punch it in?
Early Bob Stoops says you punch it in.
If it's me, I punch it in. I'm never been one for. Jimmy Johnson says if you're going to try to if they're going to try to stop you, you try to score. So
play clock at 10. Game clock under 30 now.
They're going to hand it off. He's going to be stuffed up the middle, and that'll be
a tackle for loss on Ethan Richards.
That'll be that though. Richards hit the ground pretty hard, but
yeah, he did.
Up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time since 1965 and 66, the Stilwell Indians have defeated the Sallisaw Black Diamonds in back-to-back seasons. The final score here at James Bradley Memorial Stadium, 24-20 in favor of your Stilwell Indians. Brad, I mean, it's a historical win.
It is, and a very important win for Stilwell just in this year, speaking about this year, because it moves you to 3-2, like you said. When's the last time you've had an opportunity to come in here next Thursday night and go to 4-2? But, you know, the resiliency of this defense, Tyler, is one thing that we cannot...
They called a timeout, Brad. Stilwell called a timeout.
Okay, so we're not done. We have 2 seconds left on the game clock here, and Stilwell has called the timeout.
Is he going to try to score?
I'm wondering if he is going to have Kinley kick a field goal.
Maybe, but what if it's blocked and returned? What if you throw it and it's... Oh, man. Yeah, and the AD just made a good point of, you know, point differential does matter in district standings. Right now they'd be plus 4 points. With a touchdown, they get up into, you know, possibly plus 10, plus 11, plus 12, whatever it may be. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not necessarily running it up right now, because up to 15 points, that's the max you can get, is 15 points on their point differential. But that is why they called the timeout and probably running this play.
That's an interesting formation because Mink is out to the...
Yeah, Richards is taking the ball as the Wildcat. Whatever you do, do not turn it over. Off to the left side.
Oh, wow.
Into the corner.
Can he make it? Can he make it?
Touchdown!
That's a touchdown.
No signal yet. The signal's there. Touchdown, Indians. Well, now the
Now we're having more conversations, but he clearly
Touchdown,
sketched the
yeah.
ball over the,
All right, so the Indians, Richards is able to outrun them to the pylon.
Our apologies if you were not able to witness that, but Richards did make a run around the left and was able to beat the Sallisaw defender to the pylon to score the touchdown.
Now,
They
is there
are
extra
not
point attempt?
they're not allowing the extra point attempt. They're telling the players to go back to their sideline.
You gotta allow it for the, like as the AD said, the district standings.
It doesn't matter if there's no time on the clock.
Yeah.
You scored the touchdown. You get the attempt.
Stilwell going to line it up. The ref and the head coach are still talking. Well, that's ball game, folks. 30-20 in favor of the Indians, and as I said, this is the first time that Stilwell has beaten Sallisaw in back-to-back seasons since 1965 and 66. Brad, there was a lot of stuff the Stilwell team had to battle today.
There was, and a very, very impressive win.
And a lot of it was self-inflicted that they battled. I won't try to sugarcoat it. There was a lot of self-inflicted obstacles there. But at the end of the day, the defense carried the weight of this game.
They sure did.
I mean, the offense scored. They sealed the deal right there and all that. But the defense, whenever this game could have went Sallisaw's way in a bad way, the defense was there to control it and maintain or keep Stilwell in it at times.
And what was really impressive to me, Tyler, is that when Sallisaw found something that worked with giving the ball to Jackson in the direct snap formation, Stilwell found a way to stop that and negate that from being a weapon going forward. So hats off to the Stilwell defense, the defensive coordinator. I know Coach Collins is going to look back at the tape and say, okay, way too many penalties.
Okay.
We've got to clean that up before Fort Gibson comes in here next Thursday night. But overall, has to be pleased with a big win to get you to 3-2, and it's always a great day when you beat the Sallisaw Black Diamonds.
Yeah, and so your final here at James Bradley Memorial Stadium: Stilwell 30, Sallisaw 20. As once again, it's the first time that Stilwell has defeated Sallisaw in back-to-back seasons since 1965 and 66. Please join us next Thursday night as we will have the Fort Gibson Tigers here at the James Bradley Memorial Stadium taking on your Stilwell Indians. Broadcast will start shortly before 7 as kickoff will be right at 7. So join us. We're looking forward to it.
Yep.
I think
we'll definitely have trivia again.
Yeah.
And you'll probably take me back to the 1920s this time.
I'll try to make it more modern.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, 1970.
Okay.
All right. But with that said, we thank you for joining us tonight. We thank you for battling through some of the streaming issues we had there at halftime and jumping back on with us. Again, Stilwell 30, Sallisaw 20. Have a great night and God bless.